This video will show you the important and basic information to safely prepare and store infant formula. For premature, immunocompromised, or sick babies, talk to your baby's healthcare provider.
Healthcare providers are here to support your decision on how you feed your baby. To learn more on making an informed decision about feeding your baby, visit the following website or call your local public health office.
Types of formula. There are 3 types of formula: ready to feed, liquid concentrate, and powdered. Ready to feed and liquid concentrate formula are sterile and have less risk for bacteria growth compared to powdered formula, but cost more. Since commercial formula is regulated and must meet strict standards, any basic formula from birth to 12 months can meet your baby's nutrient needs. Other formulas, including follow-up and specialty formulas, are not needed. Talk to your baby's healthcare provider before you choose a specialty formula. Any other type of milk, including homemade formula, is not an alternative to breast milk. They can be unsafe and do not meet your baby's nutrient needs.
Be aware, automatic formula preparation machines are not recommended. These machines do not consistently mix powdered formula well. This means that your baby may not get the right nutrition. When the water is heated, it is not hot enough to kill bacteria that may be in powdered formula. There have also been reports of mold growing in the tubing of the machine.
Vitamin D. Formula has vitamin D added, so if you only feed formula, extra vitamin D is not needed. If your baby is receiving breast milk only, or a combination of breast milk and formula, give them a vitamin D supplement of 400 IU every day. Storing formula. Store any unopened formula container in a dry location at room temperature. When storing opened containers of formula, you can store liquid formula in the refrigerator for up to 48 hours. For powdered formula containers, read and follow the manufacturer's instructions. Don't forget to always use formula before the best before date. Preparing equipment for infant formula. Start by washing your hands with soap and warm water for 15 seconds and clean countertops. Make sure you use glass or BPA-free plastic bottles and nipples that have no cracks, stains, or loose pieces. Wash and rinse any equipment you'll be using, including bottles, nipples, spoons, and tongs after each use. Next, place the equipment in a pot and boil the water at a rolling boil for 2 minutes. Make sure the water fully covers the equipment. Then air dry the equipment in the pot or on a clean cloth. Cover it all with the pot lid or with a clean cloth for later use. If you use a microwavable or plug-in sanitizer, read and follow the company's instructions carefully. Water for formula. Use cold municipal tap water or commercial bottled water to prepare formula. Special baby water is not needed. If you use well water, test it for bacteria, chemicals like nitrates, and fluoride level.
For more information about well water testing, contact your local health protection office. Do not use carbonated, distilled, mineral, vitamin, or flavored water.
Make any and all water sources used to prepare formula safe by bringing it to a rolling boil for 2 minutes. Do not use an electric kettle since it does not keep the water at a rolling boil. Cool and store boiled water in a tightly closed container for up to 24 hours at room temperature or 48 to 72 hours in the fridge. If you are preparing powdered formula for later use, the water should be no less than 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit when mixed with the powder. You can use a food thermometer to check the temperature. Mixing the powdered formula with this hot water helps to lower the risk of bacteria growth. Another way to make sure the water temperature is no less than 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit is once the water has boiled for 2 minutes, turn off the burner and let the pot sit for no more than 30 minutes. Preparing formula safely. It's important to follow the instructions carefully when preparing formula, since mixing it incorrectly can make your baby sick. This includes washing the top of the can with hot water and soap using a clean dishcloth. For ready-to-feed formula, pour the desired amount of formula into the bottle. Do not add water to the formula. For liquid concentrate formula, pour and measure the water into the bottle, then add an equal amount of formula. For powdered formula, pour and measure the water into the bottle. Next, add the correct number of leveled scoops of powder. Make sure you only use the scoop provided. Then shake or stir it well until there are no lumps. You can store prepared formula in the refrigerator for up to 24 hours, but do not freeze it. Warming formula. When it's time to offer formula, you do not need to warm it up. However, if you choose to warm formula, you can place the bottle under warm running water. Another option is to place the bottle in a bowl of warm water. An electric bottle warmer on a low setting is also okay to use. Regardless of the way you choose to warm formula, warm it for no longer than 15 minutes. Do not use a microwave, as it can cause hot spots and burn your baby's mouth. Before you offer formula to your baby, check the temperature by placing a small amount on the inside of your wrist. It should feel warm or room temperature. Always check the temperature of formula before feeding your baby. Feeding formula. When bottle feeding, always hold your baby and trust your baby to know when and how much to drink. It's okay if they don't finish the bottle. Throw away any unused formula sitting at room temperature within 2 hours. Once you have offered the formula to your baby, do not place formula back in the fridge.
Plan ahead for emergencies. In case of a loss of power or safe water, prepare an emergency kit which includes at least 1 week's supply of ready-to-feed formula, a can opener, sterile bottles, sterile nipples, and hand sanitizer. Keep the kit in a place that is easy to get to in a hurry. For more information, call your local public health office or visit the following website.